All right, hi. This is going to be for Taurus. It's going to be about the person on your mind. Okay, so let's see. Going to see how they're feeling about you. Okay. Let's see. How does a person on Taurus mind feel? How does a person on Taurus mind feel about them, please? How does a person on Taurus mind feel about them? The moon. How does a person on Taurus mind feel about them? And the King of Swords. Similar to Aries reading already, they could definitely not trust you 100% here, Taurus. Okay. They're definitely looking at you like, like, I don't know. They could definitely think that you're keeping something, hiding something. So it feels like they're defensive because they don't trust you. Yeah, this person is definitely stressed. This person is stressed. This person is stressed. Why is the moon card there? It's like this person's intuition is just like warning them. The Three of Swords, the Four of Cups. This person can feel like you're treating them some different kind of way now. The Hierophant reverse, the Queen of Pentacles. There can be a breakup happening between you and this person, Taurus. Okay. Yeah, Three of Swords. So, um, let's see. How does Taurus feel about this person? The Eight of Swords. So both people have the Eight of Swords in their energy. Is crazy. Eight of Swords. So you're both overthinking this a lot. How does Taurus feel about this person? How does Taurus feel? So it just shows you like the vibes do not lie. You know what I'm saying? The vibes do not lie. They feel like your vibe is off, and it is, right? So you have the Hierophant and the High Priestess there, and the Nine of Cups. How does Taurus feel about this person? The Four of Pentacles. That's what I was gonna say. And the Four of Cups, the Tower, the Devil. Because I feel like you want to hold on to this connection, Taurus, but it feels like it's not for the best reasons. Okay. Um, Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please, for Taurus's feelings towards this person. How did Taurus feel about about this person in the line? How did Taurus feel with the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Star? I feel like, yeah, Ace of Swords, Nine of Wands there, Five of Pentacles. Taurus, I feel like you want to fix this relationship with this person. Okay. I feel like, I don't know, like, it feels like whatever it is that is causing you to, that has caused a change in your energy towards this person can be like thinking it's something it's not. Like they could be envisioning like the worst case scenario. And maybe you just only changed your energy because like you're going through something on a personal level. Like maybe your self-esteem is a little down right now, or whatever the case is. I feel like if you want to fix things with this person, you're gonna need to be real with them, okay? Because I feel like they think I feel like they're envisioning like the worst. Okay, yeah. It's crazy that the Three of Swords and the Eight of Swords are both coming out in this deck. Feels like both you and this person don't want to break up. But what's the outcome going to be between Parch and this person? What's the outcome going to be? What's over the Knight of Cups? What's the outcome going to be? The King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Sun. I feel like you are going to reassure this person. I feel like somebody in this connection, their self-esteem can be suffering if they feel like the other person is like, I don't know, talking to someone else, like Like, like, it feels like somebody, like, if they're insecure about their self in some kind of way, they could be like, worried about like, the other person's connection where they shouldn't really be worried, like, does that make sense? Like, I don't know. It's like if you're in, say, if like you're in a male female relationship and you're the whoever, like whichever one you are, like you say you have like a coworker or a friend or someone who's the opposite sex that you're really close with. It feels like somebody in this connection can be like triggered by that because um of their like they're just triggered because of their own low self-esteem, like you don't feel anything towards like this friend or this colleague or whatever it is, or the other person doesn't feel anything towards that person, but because of the other partner's insecurities, I feel like they just are like assuming the worst, and just like it's just getting worse and worse and worse, like, the more that they, like, think about it, the worse they feel, and, like, they're just perpetuating this low self-esteem by comparing their self to this other person or whatever this is, so, in the out well, I mean, like, the bottom of the deck for the outcome, you do have the Sun and the Ace of Cups, so feels like you and them are gonna start over. It feels like somebody's either, like, getting the reassurance that they need. Somebody's either getting the reassurance that they need, or like they're giving their self like the validation and confidence boost that they need. Okay. Like, but I feel like they're overcoming like their insecurities successfully in order to maintain this relationship. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. Right. I love you so much. Thanks for watching. Oh wait, hold on. Let me give you the oracle. Forgot the part. All right. What else does Taurus need to know about the person? What does Taurus need to know about the person on the mind right now? I see one flipped over. With self-reliance and measured patience, adversity will be overcome. I think I did say something about taking like space and time to heal your work on yourself, or maybe I said that in the last one. I don't remember. Self-reliance and measured patience, adversity will be overcome. So the situation you need patience. I also feel like too, so this is fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. So okay. So for one, this is talking about how I was saying about a person like um and like how I said somebody needed reassurance, but then they could also like give that same, like, they need reassurance, but it's, like, more important, I feel like, for them to heal their own, like, wounds around their self-esteem and their confidence, right? And I feel like that's gonna be the only way, because this is a situation where, like, even if somebody does constantly reassure this person, it's like this person they only need the constant reassurance because their self-esteem and confidence is so low. And so I feel like that cycle of them needing constant reassurance and always like projecting those insecurities onto the other person and the connections that other person has with other people, the only way to stop that is going to be for them to work on their self, because it's like you can reassure them all day and tell them how great they are or how good they look or how they're the only one and X, Y, and Z. But if they don't see their self that way, they're not likely to believe you. So that's what's going on here. Fighting for love or ardent declarations may hide unfaithfulness. Like, you may defend yourself honorably without hurting those close to you. Like, this is, again, somebody holding on to someone for the wrong reasons. Like, somebody in this relationship, Taurus, is like with the other person because like it feels like there's an imbalance where like because this person has such like a low opinion of their self, where like like say it's the other person who has the low self-worth, right? They're looking at you like above them, so being with you is like a good look for them. It like upgrades them by being with you, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like and so it's like somebody is like love bombing or whatever, like all it's like all the efforts that they're putting into the relationship are kind of for that, you know? And that's not love. Like that's they're comparing themselves to you and you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna leave this like oh wait, hold on, now I'm gonna get I have another oracle. Let's get another oracle. What does Taurus need to know about their connection to this person on their mind right now? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Go to the trees. Insects and animals. So 3 greens. You could be connecting to another earth sign. Cancer, Pisces. Uh, it could be an air sign, heavy Libra energy. Okay. I feel like I feel like there's something here about you taking like if you're the one watching this where it resonates with you, where you feel like you're the one in the relationship where you feel like your self-esteem is like it feels improved because you're with someone who is kind of out of your league or however you might see them. This message is only for people who are like that. I feel like if that's you, right, that person is only there to show you aspects of yourself that are being repressed. You understand? So it's like whatever you look at them and you think that like they have qualities that you aspire to and um you know things that you look up to about them or whatever the case is, that's because like you already have the capacity for those things as well. So I feel like you need to um you know, take the things that that person does for their self and implement them as well, because it's like you can be like comparing yourself to someone who like, you know, has a really healthy lifestyle and makes, you know, more positive lifestyle choices and you're like upset that you feel like they're doing better than you in some regard and it's like because they are, you know, and it's like you have also the choice to make the same healthy decisions that they're making and then feel more on the same level as them. So that's what you need to know. Okay. I'm gonna leave it like that. Take, you know, just take it if it resonates, leave it for someone else if it doesn't. Okay, I love you guys. See you in the next one. Peace.